Hello. This is Beth Green, otherwise known as Granny Rocks, and this is the Granny Rocks show.
And hello there, I'm James Maynard, otherwise known as Sweet Baby James. We have the opportunity tonight to hear Granny's wit, her wisdom in a very uncommon sense. So thanks for joining us. I'll be handling the chat, so please chat with us, and this will give you an opportunity to have Beth chat with you. Maybe have a conversation.
Yeah, see, if you're here live and you put something in the chat, then he can read it and then he can tell me and then I can talk to you live on the show. But otherwise, you can comment anytime and I will respond. So this is the Granny Rock Show. And tonight I am going to talk about needs, ingenuity, and joy. And what's the connection?
Indeed. Inquiring minds want to know.
So, Granny Rocks, we do this show every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. And on Thursdays, we do Beth Green's magical piano improvisations. But I also talk and play the piano at the same time on this show. And it looks like we already
have
have
a comment.
Yeah.
Amy says, "Hi, Beth and Sweet Baby James," and sends 2 hearts of love. Thank
Hello.
you, Amy.
Thank you, Amy. So this is a sensitive topic, and some of you might get sensitive. Okay, so there are needs that go unmet. A lot of needs go unmet, actually. And sometimes it's really bad and tragic. You know, you see children who don't have enough food, or don't have medical care, or don't have housing, or don't have clothing, or don't have good parenting, or love, or, all that stuff. And, that is not good. That's really bad. So there are times when not having our needs met can lead to tragedy, death, craziness, violence. So that's not a good thing. But, and this is the part that I'd like us to explore tonight, sometimes when our needs aren't met, it's a good thing.
Yes.
First of all, it can lead to ingenuity. Like, oh, I'm not getting my needs met the way I expect to, so maybe I can get my needs met another way. Right? So, for example, we're trying an experiment. So I have been feeling the need, believe it or not, for a bigger piano. Well, it's not for this show, but I'm doing this healing music and I feel the need for a bigger sound because it has more impact on people. There's a reason. So I want to help people, and the bigger the impact, the more I can help people. So I'm thinking, okay, a bigger piano. Well, we've been looking at this gorgeous piano. Well, I mean, if I told you how much money it was, you would just like barf. You know what I mean? And we don't have any extra money, so that's not going to happen. So I'm thinking, oh, I need this piano. I need this piano. I need this. I need this in order to do my work, in order to help people, and blah, 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 blah. Well, I don't got the money. We don't got the money, right?
Nope.
So I have to ask myself, do I really need that piano?
Because you really want is a bigger sound will have a bigger impact.
That's right. So when we talk about ingenuity,
Oh, we have another comment. Don says, "Good evening, Beth and James," and sends lots of hearts of love.
good evening.
Back at you,
Glad you made
Don.
it. Glad you made it live too. Also, so I'm thinking, how can I? This is where the ingenuity part comes in. How can I expand the sound of this piano
Mhm.
without spending like $130,000 more? But do you
Mhm.
happen to have an extra 130 grand that you'd be want to give to us because I'm such a nice person? And because you think that what I'm doing is so important that you've got, ready to make a donation. So that has led to some very interesting things. There is another piano between this piano and the one that I think would be great. But I don't even know if it would be great, right? It could be too big,
Mhm.
or it could be too loud, or it could be too something. It's certainly too expensive. So there's another option. So now I am ingeniously looking at other options, right? And then last night I thought, I know how to make the sound bigger on this piano. Open the drapes, make it bigger. So we did an experiment. And sure enough, we got a bigger sound. Now, I'm not saying that that is the solution, but we are looking. We're trying to be ingenious. If I had not been stuck trying to figure out how to make a bigger sound, that might impact people more, I wouldn't have looked at that possibility.
Mhm. Oh, Todd says, "I like the topic. Need, ingenuity, and joy sounds very intriguing." Yes, thank you,
Ooh, I
Todd.
like it. I like it. I like it. Thank you, Toddles. So, so the first thing is the ingenuity, right?
Mhm.
So today I was looking at all the numbers and how could we borrow this money? Could we borrow that money? Because we don't have, extra $130,000 hanging around in our bank account, unlike you. I'm sure all of you do. So I thought, okay, so then we're looking at these other options. So where does the joy come from? Huh? It's like, wait a minute, I can't have the thing that I think I need. Well,
Yeah,
I'll
like
tell
at
you.
Christmas time and Santa didn't give me the train set.
That's right. That's right. Well, one of the
I've been
ways,
waiting for many, many years.
one of the ways that ingenuity and the lack of having our needs met can create joy is when I finally faced the facts. Face the facts. Face the facts.
Facts.
We couldn't even borrow the money if we wanted to. So it was like the door shut. And the joy is, ooh, I don't have to borrow $130,000. Whoopee, whoopee, whoopee,
What a
whoopee,
relief.
whoopee. What a relief. We knew that deep down inside we didn't have the capacity, but to really go through it, and I mean, you go through everything thoroughly, and in the end, looking at all the numbers and everything, we couldn't even borrow that money if we wanted to. And so, yay! Takes it off the table. And so then we're looking at other options. And as I say, there's one other piano possibly.
And Tracy says hello and sends caring and love.
Lovely. Tracy, you wouldn't happen to have an extra $130,000, would you? So I didn't think so. So anyway, I get to really look at, do I really need that money, or is there something else I need more? Maybe this other piano in between, which would be a stress for us anyway, maybe that's a better solution. maybe a 9-foot grand piano in this living room would be a little bit too big. Yeah, I'm open.
Mm.
I'm looking. And maybe just opening the drapes is going to help. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Look what Tracy
Oh,
says.
Tracy, yes. Oh, sure, it's in my wallet.
That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought.
You got quite the roll.
Oh, yeah. So, anyway, so I did feel for some reason after all of that, and I mean, I have been angsting, and then I listened to this piano on her recording, and I thought, oh my God, that piano. Oh my God, it goes right through. It could do so much for everything that we're doing, I think. No. No. I mean, can you imagine owing another an addition to the house? And oh no, is it buffering for everybody else?
It's buffering on my screen.
I need Facebook to stop messing with me, but it's not
Now they say
happening.
they're waiting for the live video signal.
Oh no. Well,
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. We have tried to plug it in, hardwire it, it won't work, and then it's been working perfectly. It's been working perfectly. It keeps stopping, but that might be on my end. Well, I don't know, Ty.
Oh, it just
It's
stopped here and started
it
again.
keeps telling us that it's waiting for the live
Karen
signal.
says yes to the buffering.
Oh
This
no.
must be Facebook.
It must be Facebook because we have a signal. Maybe it's not a great signal. We had the same situation. We had a wonderful hardwired connection, which suddenly stopped working. Oh, Nancy says,
Same.
yes, on my phone and computer, both. Well, I am so sorry. What can
Amy.
I
Yeah.
say? What can I say? It's,
And
I,
Don also, something is wrong with the recording. Yeah.
ah, well, what can I say? It's Facebook. Facebook.
Face the Facebook.
Face. So I have to look at this and say, do I really need this to be working properly? Or can I be ingenuous? Can you be ingenuous
You
and
mean ingenious?
ingenious and listen anyway?
Tracy said the same for
It's
her.
been perfect for 2 weeks with our setup just like this.
Oh, the buffering stopped.
Oh, okay. No,
Nope,
it's
it's back.
buffering again. So we're going to have to ask you to be very patient and support us in this craziness that's going on with Facebook tonight. So, what can we do? Right?
Yeah.
So, I could say, I need this to work. Well, then I have to ask myself, do I truly need this to be working perfectly? Or can we work together? You could try one more time, James, to hook it up,
To hook it up.
but I
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
right, but it hasn't been working. I mean, he brings this wire all the way across the house, plugs it in, and it says no, it's not going to work. And even when it's plugged in, Facebook decides to bump us. Maybe we should restart the stream. I could do that, but then we're going to have two separate streams, which never works. Um, and this is just nauseating. So it's a perfect example of I have to go in there, I would have to reset it up and start the stream all over again. Your connection was severed. I will try to restart the stream. And that means I have to go into output and redo it, and it won't let me do that. Okay, it's completely down.